All right, 1.5 wins. We have to call it, obviously. Didn't want to be dominated, though. But we need 30% against a range, which is any 2 cards. Nah, not quite any 2 cards, but basically any 2 cards. Hey, we hit a 2, though, somehow. But obviously, if we're live, yeah, and we're comfortable calling there. If we're not live, it's obviously sad. We still have 1 out. So even in the worst case scenario, that was 25%. You're not even that far away. Call the Jack 5 suited. And hit. And hit. And hit. Aww. Jingle says, you followed 4s in the small blind, so min raise. I thought this was a jam all day. Nah. Sometimes. Not in that spot. Hey, good. No, I wanted a non-pair, but we'll hit an ace. That's fine. Okay. We didn't win that, did we? I'm like, did we win that? Nah. Let's start with a min raise because we're super deep against Aiwa, who jams straight off the bat. That did not work. Aiwa, I think we'll call. Flop top pair and have a really, really awkward spot now. Go for a 2BB. I'm not sure this feels so much like an overpair with 2BB. I think a lot of people would traditionally go like kind of 3.5 or 4 or bigger. Did not want to see a queen. Now we do beat some combos still. But we also lose to a bunch of combos now. Ooh, this is quite a close spot, isn't it? I'll call one more. Could definitely make arguments for folding here. Yeah. I guess we'll let that go. It's kind of interesting because when you think about the combos of Ace Jack and Ace King he has, assuming they play them this way, that would be quite a few. And it's quite tough to have many big hearts here. But alright, let's not be a ridiculous hero. I'm a little suspicious there, though. I'm a little suspicious. That's all I'll say. Maybe I'm over suspicious. Okay, we'll call again. I was taking every aggressive action when presented the opportunity. They've never not taken it, so... But now they've checked. I guess we'll check again. Quite a nice combo to check. Cool in terms of blocking some of the showdowns with a 6 if they river to 6. Less likely to. So we have pretty easy just check. Cool. And happy days. Okay. Start with a check. Top pair. Happy days. Okay, they didn't barrel their Jack 9, did they? So I guess we'll go for a check raise here. Quick check call. The plan was initially just the jam turns, but I think when we've got the diamond draw covered, I mean, we could just jam, I suppose. I'm not too worried about many hands folding, to be honest, like 10 Jack, whatever. 9, that's sad. Yeah, fair enough. Came for the spins, and I stayed for the Ali G content. Well, you know, so be it, you know. Let's jam a 5-3 suited. Alexi! Hey, Tomo. You are very handsome today. Thank you. You know, I'm glad someone noticed. Everyone else hasn't noticed it yet, so I'm a bit upset because no one said anything. And finally, someone said something. Thank you, Alexi. Mikey says, hey dude, good luck. Missed your handsome face, haha. And a little heart. That's nice, Mikey, thank you. The 100s would be a complete reg fest, so I'm a little bit more cautious about just endlessly going for it. Especially, so, I've been playing a lot of 5s, obviously, historically. But recently, the ability to hit the leaderboards seems to be even less so. So, to be honest, I've never been the biggest volume guy, but if there's 5, because there's 5 leaderboard spots, right, to get paid, it doesn't make too much sense to go and grind reggae games without hitting the leaderboards. So before it was possible that you could kind of grind the couple of tables, 3 tables, or whatever you needed to, and then make the leaderboards on quite a regular occurrence, and it was like, oh, okay, well, we're playing with a decent amount of rake back and can make it justify it. Obviously, when people load up tables, perhaps their edge is higher for the low table counter. But if it's impossible to get leaderboards, you're a bit more like, meh. It's whatever. So we have to kind of decide over to up or lower the volume, basically. But, yeah. Hey, the boy Nicky's got it. Nicky, well done, mate. Huh? It's good, huh? Little new thing there. Mr. Jingles says, what is the best winning upswing you have had? Let's call kings. And downswing in pounds, if that's not too personal. If so, maybe explain what is expected in binds and normal. So I'll try and talk about my ups and downs in terms of real dollars, because obviously for most guys within 601, there's these things called EV deals. So if you don't know, Mr. Jingles, what EV is, imagine a $500 tournament that you play. If you start with 500 chips, let's say you play normal spins and you play $500 tournaments, then each chip is basically worth $1. And so in the long run, if you win on average 20 chips a game, you'd be making about $20 EV a game or something. Minus rake, of course, but let's forget about that for the moment. So with EV deals, basically every spin becomes a kind of a 3x equivalent minus rake. And that's quite nice to significantly reduce variance. But in terms of real dollar swings, I would guess it would certainly be in the 5 figures, ups and downs. And yeah, I've definitely lost over 20k, like not in a session, but in a few sessions or whatever. I think that's fairly normal. I mean, that's definitely fairly normal playing 500s plus. It's 500s plus, 250s plus. It's 40 binds or whatever, and like it is. I've definitely lost 75 to 100 binds. I'm pretty sure. Upswings. I mean, yeah. Like you can obviously just hit 100x or win a 200x, and that's obviously a big upswing. And so you can. I won 100x. I won hundreds. It was like a 10k real dollar upswing. And then obviously, if you count as upswing as over a month or something, then it's obviously much more significant. 5 figures in real money. And yeah, like my best EV months have all been in the 5k plus. Some lower 5ks and some not high 5ks, but high 5ks. 5ks? 10, yeah. We're going to jump to a different table. We busted this, yeah? No? I thought we were... Oh, okay. Because good news, ladies and gentlemen, we got some action. So... we can add that to... we'll jam the 9-7 here. I guess we can do our 2-tabling thing. Add this... there we go. Always as I... 2-table chat gets a bit worse, so I apologise in advance for being less integrated with the chat. But sometimes it's quite good. Like, I feel like sometimes it does make for a slightly better stream when I'm just talking about the poker and not trying to do silly voices or something, you know? Nope. We'll fold this. Let's pull up another 250, just in case. We'll call the 7-9 off, slightly ahead. We'll shove the King 8 off here. Snap call from Eisen. Not brilliant, not the end of the world, but we're looking pretty thin. We're going to shove the Ace-8 suited on the right here. That's a good turn. That's a good run out. We'll take that. We'll take that. Don't know how we managed to hold there. Fold the 2-9. Jam the 5-7. We'll call the Queen 8 on the right. No, don't need to. We'll call the Queen Jack on the left. Okay. Alright. Shove the force. It's a slightly different spot. I know someone said, why did we shove force earlier? But like here, at least there's a lot more min-raise calls with hands that we can be flipping with. I'm going to play another 250, just to two-table them for a little bit, see if our friend is just... Because people typically either are like in the game just to observe, see what's going on, or to battle. And if we say, hey, we're here to battle, we're kind of pretending, but you never know. Maybe we managed to convince our friends. Papa will be like, I'll just stay at the 500s and battle 5s, you know, because it's like, why battle 250s if I just battle 5s? That's where people want to battle, and it's like, yeah, make that. Can we fade a spade? Yes, we can. That's a good win. Tell you what, we'll take that. And with that, I think it's time for a little celebration. Oi, oi, oi! Thank you very much, Wubsy, for helping us celebrate a win.